Hey, it's Kevin. Welcome back to the Road Warrior. I'm feeling run down. I'm feeling tired. At points, exhausted. And what's funny is back in the old days, I would know I was burning the candle at both ends, which I have been the last month or two. I've been really busy. Now, it's not a good, easy busy. It's a hard, intense, focused busy. As I always say, I've usually got the TV on in my office. And when I'm so busy because the TV would distract me just by being on, well, even with volume or no volume, it doesn't matter, you're busy. And I've been that kind of busy the last month or two. But what's weird is I just can't get enough sleep and I'm tired. And the first thing that comes to my mind is not, Kevin, you've been working too hard. It's, oh my gosh, could you have COVID? And I know I'm not alone in that thought because a lot of people are thinking that these days. Where now, when we're tired or run down, when we have a possible symptom, we think COVID. Now, I'm still very COVID protected. I mean, here I am out and about doing my thing today, and right with me is my mask in my plastic protective bag in case I need to go in somewhere. I don't have any plans to go anywhere, but I take it just in case, and I'm still a masker. I will mask, until I'm comfortable because there's still too many people getting sick, and while not as bad, again, when you're a big fat guy like me, you worry about those things because it can affect you. The overweight folks, the overweight population gets affected pretty bad with COVID. So again, I think my health is good, but at times you just don't know until you find out the hard way. But it's weird where now every time we are tired, every time what would have just been exhaustion or run down or maybe catching a cold or the flu, it automatically goes to COVID. And I understand that. I understand that fear. I understand that frustration. And again, I'm also, in addition to wearing my mask, I take my temperature every day. Every day when I get up, go downstairs, take my temperature, and usually take my temperature towards the end of the night. And I'll fluctuate 97.8, usually right around 98, to on a warm end of 98.6, which is our typical normal temperature. I always run a little bit low. So I've never been above that in 2 or 3 years now, so I don't worry too much about it. But it's funny, again, how the mind plays tricks on you and how you panic, freak out, worry about those things because you're already planning ahead and thinking ahead and whatever you can do. And yes, thank goodness up to this point, 2+ years into the COVID pandemic, or are we even in a pandemic anymore? Is it now an endemic? I didn't catch it. I haven't caught it. And my health has been great. And I've been losing weight too. Not a lot, but I'll take that as a win too. But again, it's funny how what used to just be being busy, being stressed, being whatever, is now something completely different. Thought of in a completely different way. And that's what's happened in our world. Because sadly, we can't trust others. Yeah, I go to meetings without masks sometimes and try to keep my distance and don't get too close to a lot of people. And it's sad that it's been that way, and it's sad that it's become that way. But at least that gives me peace of mind. And sadly, I think right now, peace of mind is the most important thing each and every one of us need. And that's the hard part, isn't it? Back next week with another Road Warrior, kevinmason.us, home for all of our Road Warrior videos. A big one next week, episode 500. Yes, I have done this lunacy. Roughly, I think they're about 4 minutes long. We're at 3:30 something right now, I think. Man, 500 times over the year. That's crazy. It's a hobby. That's the way I look at it. It's my hobby. It's like going to a bar and drinking a beer, except I'm just paying for the gas. I'm not paying for the beer or the time or the peanut or whatever. Back next week, another Road Warrior. kevinmason.us, Facebook, YouTube, blah, blah, blah. You know the drill. I'm going to pretend to point down to the bottom of the screen and say, share, like, comment, do all that kind of stuff. Oh, no, I'm losing my lane here. We're back next week. We'll see you. 500 episodes. It's going to be a big one. It's going to be, no, it's not. See you, bye.